pop music, concerts, football, theater, movies, television, Hollywood, Twitter, Facebook, iPhones, air conditioning, vacuums, dishwasher, electricity. Things that matter to most Americans are not thought of here. Do we need these things? What is better? To live in excess or to live with nothing?
Trip, you know I'm always by your side. You'll be fine for the ride. Just be calm, take a breath and don't cry. Oh my, my, look on the bright side. Rise up and make an impact. Now get your bags packed. Think about your life, the thrill, don't you cry. Oh my, my, look on the bright side of life. Somebody told me everything's alright. The life's too short to be afraid. Which leading up to what I wanna say. Living should be given in a way. Contemplating every single day. And learning so we educate and be positive. It is what it is. Common sense examples for the kids. No, I don't wanna scare you, no I don't. This time you be your role model, so open up.
Earth is home to nearly 7 billion people. There is a 5% chance someone will be born in the United States. There's a 30% chance someone will be born into extreme poverty. Nearly 1 billion people entered the 21st century unable to read a book or sign their names. Of all the places, Abundant Life Foundation has placed their interest on the island of Roatan. Roatan is located 30 miles off the coast of Honduras. Around 65,000 islanders live here. It is 37 miles long, and its widest point is 5 miles. Over 65% of the population lives in poverty. 1 in 4 Hondurans earns less than $1 a day. Abundant Life Foundation has many projects on the island of Roatan, one of which is the Magican Broby Children's Home. The Children's Home was established in 1981. Since then, many children have benefited from an environment based on health, safety, and education.
On his health? You big heart.
Some of the kids help.
Most of the residents come from broken homes, or homes in which the parents simply lack the resources to raise and support their children. This is Glenn Steer. He began working here in 2010. He and 2 other women are full-time house parents.
So the big boys can't use it.
Oh, okay. So the big boy can use it again?
This one.
How's the roof? I guess you don't know because the roof hasn't rained at all. Has a roof leak at all?
I don't think so because it's red already.
Uh-huh. So you're trying to fix this room up for more shower room for the boys?
This one is to fix.
This is the bathroom?
This is one of the boys' rooms.
The fan is not working.
That's not working.
It's broke. Somebody put a stick on it.
One of the boys, huh? So it broke it.
It made a lot of noise. Maybe that's why. Like that.
Yeah. This your room? Too?
He's sleeping in this one. He got a hole in it
¿Dónde está?
because he pees on the bed.
¿Cuál es cama?
Esa es tu cama, señala tu cama.
This.
Aquí? Okay.
See the hole?
Oh no.
Yep, that's it's a little hole.
One day not, one day yes, one day not.
We painted this not too long ago.
This door here is 2 years old.
Each room holds 4 children. Their only air conditioning comes from a single table fan screwed upside down on the ceiling. This is their air conditioning. This is the laundry room.
Yeah, were you? I'm the guy jumped in the water all that time. See, yeah, come here.
Step in that chair. Step in that chair. I think made it from Indonesia.
Film star.
And I called that again. I gave the note to him see, about a month ago. He said to look for it.
Yeah.
It needs around 37 numbers to deposit from outside to the account. So
Abundant
we
Life
have to go
Foundation,
back to the bank
or
again.
ALF, has been painting walls, building sidewalks, donating clothes and groceries since 2007.
These are the kids in the home, the names of the kids, and the age originally when they were in the home, but they keep updating a little bit. And then this is the year they were admitted. And then the last one, who remitted them, their father, their mother, grandmother,
And the government.
government. Which one's the government one?
The one who says
Olga-
Olga Flores infant
Yeah,
and Juzgado.
yeah. And who's the most recent one you had? It's not
The
on here.
recent one, it's not in.
Not on the list.
From this, there are 2 guys that are not with us anymore. Like Junior Rodriguez.
He's gone. Junior guy.
He's not here. No!
Though the setting is rather grim, this is still a haven for displaced children.
The kids do this. But I got 4 that can do that. Then they start one strike.
Bilingual schools provide the best education on the island. Unfortunately, the annual tuition limits those who attend. ALF has created a scholarship program to provide deserving kids the chance of a better education.
How you doing, Nelson? How you been? Bueno? Escuela bueno? No, come on. Right. Has he got his dad? He has no dad, though.
No, he was killed.
Yeah, his dad was killed. How was his dad killed, do you remember?
In Tegucigalpa, like war impuesto de guerra, like you have to pay a weekly fare to work with a bus.
Uh-huh.
So he didn't pay this week, so they killed him. War,
Not paying your bus fare?
no. Every cab driver, every bus driver has to pay
Oh,
to the gangs
I got you. Yeah,
So-
protection
on
and yeah.
a weekly basis. if he denies to pay, he misses to pay. They pay, so they pay. That's the way it works in the mainland. It's a bad
Wow.
struggle.
Wow.
We don't have this struggle here. Yet.
Yeah. Hopefully never, but you never know,
never.
right?
This is Pastor Tim Norman. His church is doing its part to help the community by providing classrooms for students.
Spanish speaking, bilingual? Bilingual. Yep. How many hope you got?
Well, we're want at least 120 for the primary area. Then we're thinking about the secondary area. Well, we want about 200.
Great. But you've got some classes already, don't you?
This is the government. The government does not have a classroom in this area. So we lend the teacher our building so that they can use it for a classroom.
It shows how some kids just love having the pictures. Then they get a little bit older and a little more caustic.
That's the quality, the stuff that the government has for their schools. So this is a basic classroom for a kindergarten. And believe me, the government one does not look as good as this. We will lend him this classroom.
At least we've got books.
Yeah, that's all the stuff from the government, We lend them this classroom. And they brought in all the tables and stuff like that. Hispanic kids and moving in the language, the teacher
The Roatan Public Hospital is located in Cox and Holt. It has 33 beds, 11 physicians, and 10 nurses.
This is the pharmacy here. This is for all the medicine.
This is their pharmacy.
only
Medicines are out of stock 1/3 of the time.
Yeah, some of the basic stuff.
just the basic stuff. Yeah, they do.
This does need that.
The hospital provides the only 24-hour emergency service on the Bay Islands.
I came here a few days ago and went to
The sinks, you see the sinks ripped off the wall in there, and so they just kind of dribble into that.
Is that what People can wait up to 2 weeks to see a doctor. Some will die on the hospital floor while waiting. This is Pastor Mark Shula. He and his wife have lived in Roatan for 8 years. They have started a church, provide English lessons, and also teach academics. Part of their ministry is taking rice and beans to the needy. We were invited along to take the goods deep into the jungle where a man named Jose Pastor lives completely separated from society.
I like bringing people back here because it's the Roatan that the tourists don't see,
Right, absolutely. Well, that's the great lessons from all this, that those of us fortunate enough to be born in the United States, Western Europe, Japan, we kind of have a very privileged life. For the rest of the planet, it's very much subsistence, and we never really see it.
That's right. And
know?
you know what God has taught me, and that is this. We have far more than we need. But we as Americans are never satisfied. You know, if we have a 3,000 square foot house, we want a 5,000 square foot house. Where do those guys go? Oh, they're going down. Yeah. And I find that, you know, when God gives us resources, He expects us to use them for His honor and glory. Now, that doesn't mean you give everything you have away, but, you know, it's helping people is, to me, is what it's all about. It's helping other people.
Now, do you get any?
This is the well. Harrison?
Right there.
Harrison, is your well dry or still have water in it? Yeah. Still has water in it. Okay. The women come down here and wash their clothes down here.
Oh.
In this stream down here. So it's, you know, it's pretty rough. Now, what people do here is they don't buy their land, they squat. Now, the Roatan family's buying their land, they own their land. But when they squat like this, they just put a house up, and if the property owner says, hey, get it off, they have to get it off. So these people are tearing their house down. Huh?
Does he live way back here?
There's his house right up there.
He just likes the seclusion, or?
He's just he's decided to be a hermit, you know, and that's how he lives. But there are a lot of people that live like that. And there's another house beyond this one. Okay, here's his house. That refrigerator there covered up, that's his water source. When it rains, it fills up the refrigerator, and then he puts water in these jugs you see around. I don't see any out here, but he keeps like Clorox bottles full of water. And that's how he lives. There's a well back here he draws water out of for bathing and things like that, but he drinks the water he collects when it rains.
Oh, yeah.
He plants a lot of banana trees. Some are coming into bloom. Now he's got coconuts.
What is this?
That's a banana flower. And then it'll open and grow into something like that, the one above it. And I don't know if you know this, there must be 15 different kinds of bananas. And they all taste differently, and they all look different. Yeah. Some are red, some are purple.
At least he has that.
Yep. And because he depends on it, because a lot of times he has no job. But he probably has, I would wager to say, all scattered through here, he probably has, I'm just guessing, maybe 50 banana trees scattered around here. And he also has chickens. And then when I come, now this guy has nothing, as you can see. When I come back here, he will give me bananas to take home and eggs to take home from his chickens. I mean, he's, you know, we try to help him, and he does what he can for us.
Isn't that nice?
It is very nice, you know.
Very nice.
Out of his poverty, he gives stuff away he could use for himself.
His ladder?
Yeah, his ladder. And on this side is his kitchen. He has an earthen oven in there. And a lot of times he's invited me in, and it's so smoky in there, you can't stand it. I don't know how he lives with it. Dirt floor inside.
Does he have a fan to kind of?
No,
Nothing
no,
to?
no,
Oh, and there's no,
no power.
electricity,
Yeah.
You can't.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Mucho gusto en conocerlo, dice. Harrison, you want to be the translator? You want to do it?
Hello.
No, you.
Okay.
Chance.
Well, ¿cómo ha estado?
No, pues yo he estado bien.
Says doing well.
Bien, bien, bien.
¿Trabajando o todavía no te?
No estoy trabajando ahorita.
Doesn't have any work
Hoy
right
no
now.
voy a trabajar porque no hay pisto.
He said that he didn't go to work
Y
today
la
because nobody
señora
has
me
any money
dijo
to
que
pay.
si podía ir, que fuera. Y si no, pues que no fuera, que descansara hoy.
Okay, so
Que
it's,
fuera el lunes.
okay.
Pero el lunes no puedo porque no hay pisto, no hay trabajo.
No tiene pisto para pagarle.
No tiene pisto.
See,
para
he can't go to work. He's got a job he's doing, but he can't go to do the work because the woman can't pay him. The woman he's been working for doesn't have any money to pay him. So he's not going to go to work, I guess, until she tells him to come back. Doing that.
How much a day does he earn?
Él tiene una pregunta para usted, hermano. Más o menos, ¿cuánto le pagan cada día? ¿Cuánto?
200,
200 lempiras, about $10.
200 for a day.
Yeah, for a day.
1200 la semana.
1,200 every week.
Sí,
So he doesn't have a set price he charges. He just accepts whatever they give him. He'll take it.
Whatever they can afford.
Yeah, so whatever we can get, he'll accept it.
para mí.
Gracias.
A él primero, por favor.
No, agarre acá yo.
Ok.
Vamos.
Gracias.
Bueno.
There's another one for you.
Oh gosh. This is good.
You can just take the peel and just throw it anywhere. It's perfectly acceptable here. It's biodegradable. Huh? Yes, he's showing, like Mr. David is showing people in the States what life is like on Roatan.
What's all this water?
So, that Mr. David had been here before, and he had never seen anything like this in his life. Anything like this. See, in the United States, you don't see this.
Me cuesta 250.
$250. It costs 250 lamps.
Solo le debo 150 ahí.
But he has a lot of light in his house.
Hoy tuve que abonar, es de batería.
De batería. Yes. ¿Qué pasó con el radio que usted tenía antes? Usted tenía el radio antes.
Sí.
¿Dónde está? Se arruinó.
Allí lo tengo, pero es que ese cipote me lo arruina.
Yeah, he had chickens in his house. You know how dirty chickens are. They're on his furniture.
That's nice.
Pero él me le molestó la aguja, mire que no se le mira nada de aguja, ¿ves? Mira.
Okay.
Me le zafó la aguja.
Solo agarra una emisora, ¿verdad?
Solo así agarra una emisora.
This is broken, but fortunately it's broken on a station.
No tiene nada.
Here's the kitchen. I was back there one time. He has 2 microwaves in there. And I said, why do you have microwaves in your house? You don't have any power. And he opened them up, and that's his pantry. He keeps food in there to keep the cockroaches and the mice away from him.
Yeah.
So that's where he stores his food. His earth oven right there. He built that.
How does this work?
He just shoves firewood in there and lights it. And then here is a piece of metal that he cooks on. Right?
And is this all just
It's mud.
mud?
He just made of mud. Yeah.
A esa señora le dio otro de estos
This
también.
is how he washes his plate.
Aquel ve.
What you've done here is you've gone back in time about 200 years. That's what you've done. It's a time warp.
Would be.
Yo tengo agua en del año pasado.
He has water still in the house from last year that he collected. Okay. So it's but there are a lot of people. Comes off the roof. Runs into the drum.
He's got it worked out.
Yes, he does. He does.
Got the slope and everything.
Yeah.
It's just worked out.
The angle is calculated just look at that. Bien listo, ¿no? Bien inteligente el diseño. Bien inteligente. In Honduras, maybe you don't know this, common law marriage is protected by the Constitution. It's recognized by the Constitution.
Oh, really? Wow, one of the few countries.
Yeah, but in the church, I preach against it. I preach against, any kind of cohabitation without being married. But there was one woman who was probably, Graciela was like 60, and she was living with a guy who was not a believer, and I went and talked to her, and she brought the guy out, this old grizzled guy, and he comes out, and we were talking, and they've been living together for 29 years. You have to understand that appreciate how ludicrous this story is. And so I said, look, I don't understand this. You've been living with this woman for 29 years. Why don't you marry this woman? And here's what he said. Your mother was there. He said, I just don't know if she's the right woman for me. And I'm like, what? 29 years and you don't know? I said, I was sucking my thumb when you met this woman, Unbelievable. And so some of the churches started helping us. Now, right now, we are at about 65 to 70% of what our support level should be. And so my wife and I, I'm just telling you this because you asked, I wouldn't know. My wife and I don't take a salary. We've been without a salary now for about 4.5 years, and we paid the expenses, and the reason we got the house is I was in industry for 20 years, and we liquidated our pension and bought the house. So I was too young to retire, but we did that. We took the pension and bought the house. And so, I mean, we're not wanting for anything. You know, we pay our bills on time, and we can help people with bucks, including paying his sister to go to school. So that's what it's all about. Like I told you on the way up here, it's not money. It's getting into people's lives and helping them. In our convenient, no deposit, no return container.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Good.
You like it?
Yeah.
What does it taste like?
Like, water's been sitting inside a fruit, I guess.
¿Está buena o está mala?
He wants to know if you like it or do you not like it.
It's bien.
Dice que le gusta. Le gusta.
No, no.
Yeah.
Dale ese a él.
Here's some for you.
Golly.
Awful close to his hand there.
You're sitting it so hard.
When they are dry, you do it like this. You don't.
Abundant Life's main focus in Honduras is education. This is clearly seen on the island of St. Helene.
We're traveling through here is a natural break between Roatan and Santa Elena. On the eastern end of Roatan is the island of Santa Elena, but only separates it are about 3 miles of mangrove swamps. And then this area here we're going through is called the creek. It's a meandering waterway which people can cut through from the north side to the south side. And for shallower boats, it's an easy travel. And the mangrove swamps are also used for places where they dump their trash, unfortunately. They'll bag it up and throw it back as far as they can inside the swamps and hope it'll all deteriorate someday. We're trying to figure out a way to help them with their trash issues also. But it's a beautiful meandering spot throughout the islands.
Did you see what we had to tie up yesterday?
The island of St. Helene has a population of around 1,000.
Yeah.
Of these, only a few have graduated from high school.
I got the anchor.
There is no running water, and generators provide what little electricity there is.
You wave?
Lil in here? Okay. You're okay. And she's the daughter of
He has a whole classroom. The guy let him use for a while. Then they were selling this property, so they could no longer use the building for a classroom. And then they had to. That's when they created their little bamboo hut classrooms, and that's when we met them.
Their outdoor classroom did not start out looking like this. The weather and elements slowly tore the tarps and siding to this state. Now, this is where they study.
Yeah, let's go. We should get a, cut a little bit more. I can't tell which way though.
You might try it. I can get it. Oh, like this.
There you go. How's the Kool-Aid?
You still do it?
Yeah, we still do it.
Wow.
Once the rain catch us, do
This is Lyndon Martinez. He is one of the school's teachers and one of the few on St. Helene to have graduated from high school.
All right. Oh, great.
Actually, attending high school meant leaving his family and living in the main part of Roatan, Coxon Home. This is common because travel from St. Helene to Roatan and back is costly.
We're here at the north side in the community school, and our mission at the Abundant Life Foundation is helping people help themselves and changing the world from the inside out. And so we've been at Roatan for a while, helping with education and children's home, and Darla Pandy told us about the north side and their need for a school. And we know that education is the first step for getting out of poverty, building esteem and self-worth. And so after spending some time, we decided to go ahead and build them a school, a 3-room schoolhouse. And that's what this building represents. And the building itself is, good morning. The building itself is only the first step in a rather long, we can tell, the long relationship with the people. And it's all about relationships. And we need to use the building as a stepping stone to get to know the community better, to help them.
This building, how did you get the supplies here?
We got the supplies here originally by a barge that got stuck out in the sea. So you had to ship all the materials back because it was too heavy. So then we used a small 25-foot dory that took literally hundreds of trips from Roatan to here, shipping over sand and gravel and cement and block and doors and windows and all the materials necessary to build the school. And so it took about 4 months to be able to build the school, and it's amazing they could do such a good job. And it cost us about $75,000 to build the school. Okay, what we're going to do is the gutter will come out here to the end. We'll have a pipe coming down, 3-inch PVC pipe coming down to the ground. At the bottom we'll have like a little valve will close, and we'll have a little hose bib, hose spigot. And so when it rains, it'll come down the pipe, they'll close the valve, and they'll be able to open the spigot and use it to fill up their water bottles and water containers for fresh water, and from off the roof. The remaining amount won't be bottled, will come out in the pipe system, come out here, and it will replenish the well down there. It'll flow back into the well, and so help replenish the aquifer and make it flood the aquifer as much as we can with good fresh water they don't use off immediately.
If you have not noticed the theme to this film, it's this. Helping others is born out of relationships.
Donnelly's wife.
Lyndon and David took a break from working on the school to walk the area and reconnect with the people.
Yeah. It's not stop working so hard. It's too hot for this kind of stuff. I think you should start being more independent and say, I'm not going to do it anymore. This is the laundry room right here. Got it almost done? Most of your laundry done? That's good. And you get the rest of the day off? Oh, great. That's good. I'll come back and visit you a little bit later, okay? I'll be around today and tomorrow. Hi, Millie. How are you? So good to see you again. Yes. Having a little lunch?
Yes, sir.
Oh, great. Fantastic. This is my friend Chance here.
Okay.
What do you think what some of the, if you had some needs, some basic needs that you have, everybody has needs. What do you think your top needs are for what you could have or need or use or help with for your house or anything? Any idea what's some 3 or 4 or 5 things that you think if you could have some help on, it would be very beneficial? If you could think about that, I'd check to know what some basic things would be helpful to you. Make me a list of about 10, 15, 20 things. How does that sound?
That sounds good.
Okay. I want to know what you guys are experiencing. I want to know what you could use help on. And we know that food is always a big deal. Just finding food and find a way to make some money to get food, and all that kind of stuff was certainly, and that's one of your biggest needs. And but if you have some other things that are you could use some help on, just I'd love to know. Another bench, another whatever, to be helpful. I'd like to know more about you and those kind of things. Okay?
Okay.
All right. I'll come back and visit you again. Yeah, it could be clothes. It could be, I don't know, new diamond ring. I don't know. Got to dream big in this world, right? Okay. If you could, everyone has certain needs, things they could use, need some help on, repair, cleaning, items.
See, look, I need repairing here in the rain.
Uh-huh.
It floods so.
Floods out there?
This whole thing.
Rains through there? You think you got about 10, 15, 20 things you can list for me sometime? I'd like to get to know you better, and I know food and things like that. Or you might need some kids' clothes or whatever they are, whatever you have. I want to know more what you got going on in your life and seeing how we can help. And we're gonna see if we can get the community to help each other. Yeah. Everyone's got time on their hands, and maybe when they're sitting around, maybe instead of sitting around, they can help. Fix your roof or do some other things. And how about you? Need some water or anything? Okay.
We asked quite a few people about what their needs are.
Nice.
I thought the question would be easy for them to answer, but they seem to struggle with it.
Kind of thirsty fast. How about you?
Maybe they have never been asked that question before.
Yeah.
Or maybe the people of St. Helene are relatively happy given their living situation.
Morning.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine.
They eat and they eat and they destroy anything that come around.
What did you call them?
Yeah.
EV ants.
EV ants?
Yeah.
EB ants.
You see that though, how this in a couple of weeks time though, how that mango tree peeled.
Peeled, huh?
Yeah.
And
They do, like during the summer, it's really work hard. And like in the winter, you won't see them coming out. Because they already don't have all the food.
Such is the way of the world, you can never know just where to put all your faith and how will it grow. Gonna rise up, burning black holes and dark memories. Gonna rise up, turn mistakes into gold.
And Kevin's over there with my friend Philip and my English friend. And you remember Kevin?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So anyway, tell me about what's going on with your diabetes.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Huh?
What's going on with your blood pressure and all that?
Well, my pressure don't bother as much as the sugar.
The sugar.
Yeah, the diabetes is what really bothers me. Sometimes it be really high. I take it a few nights ago. It was 344.
Oh my
I get a little
gosh.
worried.
Are you doing any walking or exercising? You know,
think
it's
I'm
kind
doing
of
enough.
that now. I'm not doing enough.
So,
It's hard, isn't it?
Take the pill, and next morning it was a little lower.
Yeah.
Went down to 200 and something like that.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So it kind of goes back and forth a little bit.
Yeah. It's maybe sometimes the food I eat too. Sometimes it shut it up.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Go down the beach? All the way down towards the Iron Shore?
Yeah, right down to that big rock.
Down to the Big Rock?
Yeah, honey, it's the next side.
Oh, okay. Well, to keep on walking, I just want to come by and say hi this morning. We'll see you next month, okay? You need anything from me? Can I help you with anything? Huh? Oh, yes? What do you need? Lots of stuff? Like what? Need a bathroom? Where is it now? Where? Okay. It's not working well? You don't have one in? Oh. What else do you need? What else do you need? Huh?
Don't worry about the thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Woman, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, rise up my time. Three little birds sat my doorstep.
well, that's about it as far as this trip goes. Oh, shoot. Don't ever hit your cameras, especially expensive ones on chairs. Yeah, so it's been quite a journey. It's wide, right? I've learned a lot. I'm incredibly blessed to live where I do. Actually, it's 1 out of 20. It's 5% chance that somebody will be born in the States. So, very possible that I could be one of these people and somebody could be visiting me. And it's very humbling. And I'll remember that forever. And not sure when I'll get to come back. Hopefully pretty soon. Hopefully whenever they get some development going on some other stuff, so we can actually get a difference in view of growth. And but it's been pretty much perfect. Things that I've seen in the last 8 days, 7 days, few people have seen, really, at least where I'm from. And majority of people that are from the States that come over here are sitting out on this beach right here. And that's all they see. They don't go anywhere else. And that's not the real Honduras. That's not the real world. And it's too bad they don't get to see everything else. But what can you do? My accent is starting to come back to be Texan. Been hanging out with all these Hondurans and they've been affecting the way I talk. So if I was here any longer, you probably wouldn't understand me. But just a few hours, I'll be back home.
Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Woman, don't worry about a thing, no. Cause every little thing is gonna be alright, yeah. Rise up this morning, rise with the morning tide. 3 little birds is at my doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true. This is my message to you. Woman, don't you worry, no, about a thing. I won't